Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another My Career video. Today, we are looking to close out the Pelicans in LA. As you can see here, we are at our apartment. Man, it was disappointing in New Orleans. We probably should have got the job done in that game. We allowed New Orleans to get back into the game. We had that really poor execution timeout at the end of the game. But man, we are ready and we've been working. So we have been actually... have been set on this game, man. I mean, considering what happened in that last game, we know we want to come out. We want to close this series. We don't want this game going back to New Orleans for a Game 7. It's going to be incredibly tough, especially that we've lost twice there already in this series. So as you can see here, we have headed down to the local gym. CJ is taking no shortcuts in today's video. We want to get the job done. We want to move on in this series. The Western Conference Finals awaits the winner of this series. So like I said, CJ, been in the lab, been working. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that like button, drop a comment. I'd love to know in the comment section down below what position you play in NBA 2K in your My Career as CJ for 3. Knock it down. I'll tell you what, CJ has been balling this series. Hasn't been like the best series, but we've been balling. So this is how the playoff bracket is looking before we take on the Pels in Game 6. The Dallas Mavericks have advanced to the Western Conference Finals. They swept the Houston Rockets. And you look out east, you've got Boston about to defeat Atlanta, and you've got Philadelphia about to defeat Cleveland. So winner of this series will go through to take on the Dallas Mavericks, and the winners of either Boston or Philly, which it's looking at this point. I mean, if something drastic happens in those series, then we'll be seeing a different opponent. But let's have a look at Game 5, the full game. You guys did actually see the full game. 95-99, New Orleans did get the job done over us. Zion had 45 points. CJ had 28. But we're ready to go. It is game number 6 back in LA. A chance, a Western Conference Finals position and spot awaits. If you guys want to see more videos, hit that like button and let's do it. Game 6.
It's Game 6 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Pelicans are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Los Angeles Lakers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
All right, let's do it. Game 6, opportunity to move on in this series and keep on grinding. We've got the Pels, we've got the Lakers. This should be an absolute big one. This series has gone back and forth. We've actually been, I think we're undefeated on our home floor. So that holds us in some good stead considering we want to close the series out. We want to move on. We want to get rolling to the Western Conference Finals. The winner of this series, like I said, will take on the Dallas Mavericks in what should be a big time series. We do not want to give up a 3-1 lead. We're up 3-1 in this series. We don't want to give it up. So let's get into some highlights. Let's do it. Game 6 of the semifinals, conference semifinals between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Los Angeles Lakers. We're ready to go here. Anthony Davis, Buddy Hield, Jeremy Grant, LeBron James, C.J. Green. Underway here from Crypto Arena. Let's do it. Game 6. You want to get off to a fast start, especially when you're trying to close a team out. We've got, 3 opportunities to close the team out. We've missed one, so hopefully we can roll in and we can close them out here. Good ball movement from the Lakers, and Anthony Davis inside early on. Good start here from the Lakers. LeBron over to C.J. Green. I tell you what, getting to the rack early on, C.J. That's one thing I did discover in Game 5. Just get to the rack, put some pressure on this Pelicans defense as C.J. knocks down the first and knocks down the second. Our first points of the night coming the way of C.J. Green. 4-0 early start. McCollum for 3. C.J. McCollum, even though he is injured, he has been balling in this series. And man, CJ was really struggling with his jump shot early on in this game. You see him miss here, and Zion Williamson is going to go to work over LeBron James. 45 points in the last game from Zion, and he goes in with the left hand and makes it look easy. 11 plays 8. LeBron and CJ Green working. Here is CJ again, and one for CJ. That's a little bit too easy from Jackson Hayes. CJ walks in the paint and gets it to go. Here is Trey Murphy trying to work. Trey Murphy kicks it to McCollum. Why is CJ Green jumping? And CJ McCollum makes it look easy. Here we go again. So 13 plays 11, 7, 2, and 1 for CJ in the first quarter. We actually were subbed out at this point. been a pretty quiet first quarter for C.J Green. So let's kick it on into the second quarter. Let's see what we can create here. C.J to Buddy. Buddy for three. Knock it down. We were struggling a little bit here on the offensive game. Our offensive star power really struggling a little bit. Here is LeBron James pulling up and knocking it down. Nice to see LeBron James get to his spot and get it to go. Another opportunity here with Anthony Davis and C.J Green. Here is C.J. over to AD. Catch. Put it up, AD. Anthony Davis gives us a 4-point lead. 5 minutes. Make it 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And man, Zion Williamson, he really got going since game 4. We know how much Zion struggled the first few games. He is starting to break out in this series as we throw the lob. Look at Anthony Davis. How is AD not finishing this? Left hand off the top of the glass. 33 plays 30 and Buddy for 3. Buddy knock it down. Few threes for Buddy in this quarter and we're all tied up. But man, Zion Williamson got other ideas in the pocket. Gives it to Jones. Jones goes in. Herb Jones makes it look easy. 35-33. Pelicans have a nice little lead here. 2 minutes to go as we go into the break. 39 all tied up. Really good game of basketball so far. Let's get going for the second half. Really good half of basketball from both teams. Really, really tight. I knew it was going to be a tight game 6. We're all tied up. 39-39. Halftime. CJ with the 7 points. Zion has 12. We need CJ to get rolling in this second half if we're going to be any chance of winning this game. So, this is how it's looking. Boston and Philadelphia have both advanced. Tell you what though, it's going to be really interesting to see what we can do in this second half. Win, we take on the Dallas Mavericks. Lose, we go. I'm going to go back to New Orleans for a game 7, man. I do not want to go back to New Orleans for a game 7. Let's do it. 39 plays 39. Second half is underway. Here is CJ trying to work. Nothing here at the moment. Gives it to Davis. He throws it down. We got a 2-point lead when McCollum gives the Pelicans the lead. 42 plays 41. But I tell you what, do not look away because CJ Green, it's been a while, but we are cleared for takeoff. CJ Green, throw it down. Look at the dunk. CJ rising. Maybe they can get us going in this game. We have struggled offensively. McCollum for 3. He missed. So we come down the other end and we're throwing lobs. We're throwing lobs to LeBron. I could feel separation coming, but I tell you what, our bigs, our movement has been so good in this game. CJ and LeBron again. CJ around the screen. CJ pop it. Starting to get rolling offensively. What am I saying? Here is Valanciunas inside and 1. So every time I felt like we're going to break away from this Pelicans team, they just had answers. They just fought back. They were not going to go down without a fight. Here is CJ again. Cook, my goodness, let him cook. Go to the line. Get those 2 free throws. CJ Green. We're all tied up. 4 minutes to go here in the third. CJ again. Look at the moves on BI. Trying to work. Gives it over to Grant. Over to LeBron James. I tell you what in the world is this? LeBron James is shooting air balls. What? My goodness. All tied up here. 4 minutes to go here in the third when Brandon Ingram gives the Pels the lead and even BI is battered up. I mean, how are they so injured? Here's CJ. Step back. Knock it down. CJ Green. Big time step back. Game on the line, series on the line. CJ is coming through, having a big third quarter here. 3 minutes to go here in the third. And I tell you what, if the Pelicans are going to continue to hit shots like this, it's going to be incredibly tough for us to win this game. CJ for 3. Big time shot there from CJ Green. It is a 2-point lead. When have a look at this. Not normally does this happen, but look at our bench. Have a look at our bench. Oh my goodness. Our bench just took over. So we've got a big time lead. So now it's up to CJ to close this Pelicans team out and get on to the Western Conference Finals. Zion Williamson missing the play here. Here comes CJ. Now, we did get a little bit, I'd say, careless in this final quarter. You can see CJ working inside, trying to get the pass. And here go the Pels. This is a team you could not turn the ball over against. And Zion walks in the paint and gets it to go. So it's a two-point advantage plus 10. 76-64. CJ Green inside. Grant. Get it to go down. So we've only got the 19 points in this game. But I tell you what, CJ and the Pels and the Lakers are almost close to eliminating this Pelicans team and moving on to the Western Conference Finals. Oh my goodness. 69 plays 80. New Orleans are not going away. CJ playing some good defense. Our former team who we won a championship, they are not going away. Look at the pass to Zion. McCollum throws it up and Zion collects it. 73 plays 80. Here is CJ. CJ backdoor. Look at the pass from AD and look at the finish. I'm telling you guys, look at CJ and AD. LeBron's about to check in. Beautiful pass from Anthony Davis and CJ makes it look easy. 77 plays 84. Here's LeBron James trying to go to CJ again. Here is CJ trying to finish this one off with the right hand. With the right. But this Pelicans team, like I said, would not go away. This shot here from McCollum, he gets it to go. They are right back in this game. CJ looking for the dagger, trying to work inside. Anthony Davis! AD! That could be it. That could be close to it. McCollum, step back, pull up, got it. Man, they're not going away, this Pels team, and they're getting it all the way back here. CJ trying to dance. CJ trying to work inside to LBJ. Back out to Green. Green for three. CJ can't get it to go. Man, we struggled from the three-point line in this game. And New Orleans, like I said, they're not going away. Zion! Zion! 5-point game. 1 minute to go. All we need is to get a stop here. CJ and CJ Green. Look at this. CJ's off to the races. CJ inside. CJ inside. Get off to the races. You are not catching Green. And that could almost be it. 83 plays 90. Good pass inside from Zion. This Pelicans team is not going away. We've got 40 seconds to try and close this game. And Jeremy Grant with a dagger. A dagger. This one is over. I'm calling it, man. This one is almost over. 93 plays 85. Winner takes on the Dallas Mavericks. And the Pels, they miss. And we get the rebound. And now we have an opportunity to close the series and go to the Western Conference Finals. Here is CJ Green. Have a look at this from CJ. Tried to throw the lob. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. That could be it. CJ and the Lakers are going to the Western Conference Finals to take on the Dallas Mavericks, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. It is going to be absolute scenes. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I had a lot of fun. The conference semifinals comes to an end with the Lakers defeating the Pelicans in 6. And we're going to the Western Conference Finals. CJ was massive in the closer. We didn't have massive games in this series. We did have a massive game. I think it was game 2. But ultimately, we get the job done in the series. Too good for the Pelicans, but now it only gets tougher. We're taking on the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. Luka Doncic, Christian Wood, Kyrie Irving. It doesn't get any bigger than this, but we're ready for the challenge. Boston and Philadelphia will meet in the Eastern Conference Finals. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you're enjoying the series. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay blessed. We will keep on rolling. Keep on pushing, man. I mean, you can see here, we're set up. We are set up. We are in the Western Conference Finals. It's been a long, long series, but we are absolutely ready for whatever is to come. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay blessed. Hit that like button. We'll keep on pushing. If you guys want to see more content, get on board. We are closing in on 30,000.